Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. So my name is Kezia and I come from a place called Malta. It's in the Mediterranean Sea, just in case you're wondering, and it's just under Italy. We're a country of our own, please note. So this is a space which I created to share content on makeup, well-being and lifestyle as well, because my full-time role actually is as a psychologist and psychotherapist, and I love to do this in my free time, and it gives me energy to be creative and tap into that side of myself which I don't really wish to lose. So today's video is actually a makeup related one, and I feel like I haven't done this type of video in a very long time where we actually sit down and film an eyeshadow tutorial. Basically, I finally bought a NOMAD palette. I actually bought two. I think this is the one I'm going to use because this is the one that's calling my name, but I actually bought two. So this is the first time I actually bought NOMAD palettes. I've been seeing them all over my YouTube, even some of my YouTube friends have them, which is amazing, and they always create such beautiful looks with them, and I'm so excited to try this out. This is the Haunted Europe eyeshadow palette, and oh my goodness, the packaging of these palettes are beautiful. So this is the Haunted Europe. As you can see, it kind of changes. It's so cool, isn't it? And then this is the palette from the inside. The shades look really, really pretty. They're a bit grungy. But then the one that I want to use today is actually this one. This is the NOMAD Chamonix Après-Ski. Look at the packaging of this one as well. Absolutely beautiful. And then this is the inside of the palette. So very like wintry, but I think we're gonna actually be using this palette today because this is the one I want to really try out. And then I'll use the Haunted Europe again in another video. Today is going to be just a sit down chatty video trying out this NOMAD palette, the Chamonix Après-Ski. I don't know how you say it. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out as well. And that's it, basically. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's see. I'm going to create an eyeshadow tutorial, like classic Kezia style. Let's just go because I'm really excited. I actually applied some makeup on my face. I use my April makeup products that I'm using for this month. My Charlotte Tilbury primer, which I absolutely love. The Skin Silk Serum Foundation from Revolution. We have the IRL Filter Concealer. We have my Kylie Setting Powder. For my brows, I use the Power Brow from Makeup Revolution. And then the Catrice Brow Colorist Mascara. Actually, I have this on my blush. I have the You Can't Sit With Us from Revolution as well. So just in case you were wondering. So yeah, that's what I did on my face. Basically, let's just get started. I'm filming this on Easter, so I hope you all had a lovely Easter as well. If you like today's video, thumbs up. And if you want to see more, then press subscribe. Hello there. You're a bit closer now to me. Okay, so I'm going to get a blending brush because that is always what I start with. This is just a random eBay brush that I had picked up ages ago. This is the cream blush that I used. I think I'm gonna try and take La Terrasse first, which is this like lilac shade over here. Get it all over the brush. Tap, tap, tap. Ooh, actually not that powdery. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to just place this. Let's see. I'm gonna place this in my crease. Ooh, like this. Now, obviously, when you use colors like this, you just have to be a bit patient with the makeup look because you might think that, I don't know, it might be a bit messy. So we're just going to be a bit patient with this. So this is also a first impressions on the NOMAD palettes as well. Like this matte shade is absolutely stunning, pigmented, and it's blending out really nicely as well. So I'm happy with that. Okay, what I want to do is I want to diffuse the shade a little bit, and I'm going to use Last Call at the very top. So I'm actually going to take another blending brush because you need a clean blending brush for this. I'm going to choose this one actually because it's quite fluffy, and this is actually the AOA E127. And I'm gonna take that shade Last Call, tap, tap, tap. Oh, that's quite powdery. I'm just going to place this at the very top and it just diffuses it a little bit. Okay, so that is what we have so far. Put this in my outer corner. So this is called Valet. I don't know because the words are a bit hidden, but this shade right here. So I'm gonna take this brush right here. This is from Beauty Bay, Throw Shade brush, and I'm gonna take that Valet shade. Tap, 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 always. I'm going to place this as literally a V. So I'm like stamping it on. Like that. Okay. Now I'll take the first brush that I used and I'm just going to blend it in. But what I want to do is definitely put it up in my crease. So I'm really just like sticking the brush into my crease. And then we build it up as we go. Yeah, I feel like I lost a little bit of the first shade, but we'll see. I mean, I can just take a bit of the first shade we used and I'm just going to place it over here. I actually like this eye better than this one because what I did was I actually used this brush and I blended it with this brush rather than with this brush. Because I blended it in with this brush, kind of it went all over. It's fine. Let's just then add a bit more here and I'll blend it using this brush. Okay, so this now I'm happy with how this came. Now with these shades, you kind of just have to go back and forth, and I'm just happy with how now this looks. So now what we're going to do is we're obviously going to add the shimmer shades. Now I'm not going to use like deep blue, I think. I'm going to use this one and then this one as my inner corner. So we're going to use Mountain Chalet as the base. We're going to try that out. And then we're going to use Agile du Midi as the inner corner. I had French, but it was ages ago. So I'm going to just try and use this with my finger. So this is Mountain Chalet. Oh my days, the shade is stunning. So we're going to put this all over. That is stunning. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to use this shade to just blend a bit. And I'm going to use, obviously now for my inner corner, the Du Midi shade. So let's see. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay. We have to trust the process. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do something underneath my eye, not too much to be fair. And I'm actually going to take this one. What I want to do is I want to be a bit bright underneath. So I'm just going to take the last call, which is that one right there. Don't want anything else because I like to keep it a bit simple in my lower lash line. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to basically curl my lashes and I'm going to use my mascara, which is the Revolution Soft Flutter Lash Mascara. It's from I Heart Revolution and this is my mascara for the month. I'm going to be using my Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette. I use this one, which is called Warrior. Love this a lot. And then I'm going to be using the Benefit Willa blush, which is this one right here. Ooh, let's take a highlight. The highlight I'm going to use is actually the one I tried out from NOMAD Cosmetics because I really love this one. And it's this one right here. You see that glow? And then I'm going to use this one actually from P. Louise, just the two of us. Leave it linked below. And then we can put on the lip gloss. We can finish off with setting our face. This is the finished look using the NOMAD Chamonix Après-Ski Palette. I absolutely love this. I actually used shades which I don't normally use, so I was happy to go out a bit out of my comfort zone today. And I also paired it with a lipstick which I don't normally use. So today went a bit out of our comfort zone, but I actually like it. I like the look. It's very like a bit of frozen, but a bit girly as well. So this is the look. I'm just going to show you like this. And yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. Overall, I have to say that I was very impressed with the shades. The shimmer is beautiful, and even the matte shades, they blend in very nicely. I mean, the shades that we use today, obviously they're very, like, you have to be a bit patient with them and you have to go back and forth. I think I need to kind of experiment with them again, because I haven't, like I told you, I haven't used shades like this in a while. Happy to use this, but I can see like the transition shades, like from the blue to the darker purple to the lilac as well. I feel like they blended in beautifully. I'm seeing that Kezia, who used to love makeup, again, so that's very nice to see actually. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I really enjoyed sitting down and playing a bit with makeup. So if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, then press subscribe, and I will definitely come back and do another video using either this palette or as the Haunted Europe palette as well from NOMAD. So yes, I'm going to love you and I'm going to leave you, and until next time, take care of yourselves and have a good day. Ciao!